Do Noahides have a mitzvah of Torah study? The answer is no, but with a very big asterisk. As with many topics, our understanding is enhanced by first examining the Jewish mitzvah. As mentioned in an earlier lesson, not all mitzvahs apply to all Jews at all times. Nevertheless, every Jew is explicitly commanded to study the entire Torah and all of the mitzvahs. However, there is no place where Noahides are commanded to study Torah. To the contrary, we find that the Noahide laws actually restrict non-Jewish study of Torah. Furthermore, there are prohibitions in Jewish law on what Torah Jews may teach to Noahides. When examining the topic of Torah study for non-Jews, we have to look at three factors. 1. What the Noahide laws restrict non-Jews from studying. 2. What Jewish law restricts Jews from teaching. And 3. The positive aspects of non-Jewish Torah study mentioned in the sources. Can a non-Jewish Torah study, and is it praiseworthy, or prohibited? The main source for the status of non-Jewish Torah study is a Talmudic passage from Sanhedrin 59a. We will first examine the complete passage, and then break it down line by line as understood by the primary Talmudic commentaries. Here is the proposition. Rabbi Yochanan said, a non-Jew who delves into Torah is liable to death. As it says, the Torah was commanded through Moses as the inheritance of the children of Jacob. It is an inheritance for the Jews, not for the non-Jews. The question is, why is this prohibition not included explicitly in their 7 laws? Answer number 1. One explanation is that the inheritance prohibits non-Jews from delving into Torah because it would constitute stealing. Answer number 2. Another explanation is that the word for the inheritance should be read as betrothed. Therefore, a non-Jew who studies Torah is considered as having committed adultery with a betrothed woman. Here is the challenge to the proposition. The other rabbis challenged this teaching from a breza. Thus, Rabbi Meir would say, from where do we know that even a non-Jew who delves into Torah study is like a Kohen Gadol, that is the high priest? For it is written, that Adam, a man, shall keep them and live through them. The verse does not say that a Kohen, Levi, or Yisrael, shall do and live through them, but rather, a man. Here is the answer and resolution to the proposition. There, in the breza, Rabbi Meir is referring to a non-Jew who studies his 7 mitzvahs. Rabbi Yochanan is referring to a non-Jew who studies mitzvahs and Torah that have no application to him. As you can see, the rabbinic discussion can be simple or complicated. This week's Noahide Moments is an excerpt from the Noahide Mitzvah and Lifestyle course that will be offered free of charge. You must register to get access to the course notes, and the monthly Noahides Conversations Zoom meeting for students of the course. This meeting will have a well-known rabbi familiar with Noahide Torah principles to answer your questions. Register at noahideonline.org to become a student and receive updates.